with a dream, the John Lennon of the streets. I'm MJ with the N1, I feel like Malcolm with the M1. I'm at the window when you haters, don't make me jump out the window when you haters. Locked and loaded, I feel like I'm loaded, let's beloved. Hold up, roll with the punches, yeah, I'm gonna play the hand that I was dealt. Number one focus is to remain focused, can't worry about shit I can't change like a well. Hold up, I know what it's like to fail. Hold up, I already been through hell. Yeah, I was built for all this shit that I've been through, I'm going through and what I will. I've been broke, almost died, but I'm still up on my grind. I've been down and out of luck, ain't nowhere to go but up.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, misery bots of all ages, back again with another Mortal Kombat video. Just making sure everything good with the audio. Got to make sure everything good with the audio. I know I had a lot of technical difficulties yesterday. And I had a lot of technical difficulties with that General Shao and Empress Sindel's reveal trailer or whatever. But we hopefully we good now. Hopefully we good now. Let me make sure though. Let me make sure. Yeah. We good. So IGN, I believe this is IGN, right? This is IGN. Yeah, IGN was able to get like the prologue as well as like the first chapter of Mortal Kombat 1. So we're gonna get like a little look into what the story for MK1 is gonna be about, at least the start of it. So let's get into it. We're gonna watch the whole thing and then we'll slow it down to see if there's anything we can catch. You feel me? Let's get it.
My friends, your patience is about to be rewarded. For I have saved the best for last. I have recently discovered a cure-all of unrivaled potency. It will soon be on the shelves in every home of Outworld. This elixir is crafted from an ancient recipe. It has Patreon flowers, Margovian nectar, powdered teeth of an Arctican dragon. All this and more, infused with powerful Licorian magic. There is a village in the next...
So this is interesting. It looks like, remember when out on the other video I was saying how Shang Tsung is young? He looks old here. The other thing too was I mentioned in the Shijinko joint when I was confusing him with Shijinko that Shang Tsung wears green, and in this particular situation he's actually wearing yellow, which is interesting. He does have like the little green emeralds there, but he's wearing yellow, so he looks a lot like Shijinko in this little clip right here. So, but it has been confirmed that that other person that I was talking about is actually Shijinko. Shijinko is a cameo character, but this is clearly not the Shang Tsung we see in the first teaser trailer for MK11.
Canton over, where everyone has purchased this miracle cure. Overnight, all diseases, even Tarkot, have disappeared. Now, magic this potent is expensive. And I am sure you're asking yourselves, can I afford it?
The interesting thing too is, from my understanding, Shang Tsung is human. He's from Earthrealm, but he's here in Outworld trying to sell whatever this is, this elixir.
But the true...
See anything interesting? I don't see anything too interesting back here. No.
Question you must ask is, can I afford to be without it?
You lie, Shang Tsung. Your cures are useless.
Old man Shang.
I'm sorry. You are?
Someone fool enough to have believed you. My daughter was dying when you came to my farm. You promised a miracle, and I gave you all I had. But only days later, she was dead.
That is impossible. My magic could not have failed her.
There was no magic! I took your elixir to an Imperial mage, and you know what she said? It's nothing! Just Borjang tea!
Ah! Yeah, your boy Shang Tsung is a what is it? Snake oil salesman, which is fitting because they showed the snake little amulet off at the beginning of the trailer. So he's a snake oil salesman, basically.
Age is mistaken, kind sir. My elixirs are of superior quality. Their efficacy is guaranteed.
That dude is big. It looks like they ransacked his joint. What's good, Nuketown? They might have beat him up too. Oh yeah, he definitely put hands and feet on that man. He got a wig. He bald. Oh, so this is the Shang Tsung we seen in the intro trailer. So he's basically using a old man disguise, which is a really cool twist. Because when you first see Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 1, he's old, and then in Mortal Kombat 2, he's young. So this is actually a cool twist where back then they explained it with him basically stealing a bunch of souls, or Shao Kahn giving him a bunch of souls to restore his youth or whatever. In this situation, he's just a young man, I guess, trying to scam people by pretending to be an old man. Shang is going to get those hands. I don't know about that. I could see Shang being a beast in this game.
It is an excellent ruse. Your
That voice sounds familiar. It looks like the Indenian armor and stuff like that, something that you would see like Katana wearing. But she kind of looks like Chronica. That's Chronica. That is definitely Chronica. Did they make Chronica dark skin? Chronica's not a white woman anymore? They made Chronica dark skin. Holy shit. They just race swapped Chronica. That's crazy. But she's definitely wearing like an outworld disguise. She looks like she's part of whatever Tanya's group is, and Lee May's group is. I forgot what they were calling them in the Lee May trailer. But you can tell this is Chronica because of her eyes. Like in Mortal Kombat 11, Chronica had unique eyes. Not only that, it's hard to see with this video right here, but it looks, first of all, it looks like she's bald, but it looks like she has that little orb thing. You just can't really see it because it's dark and she has most of it covered. But her eyes is a dead giveaway for this being Chronica. It even sounds like it might be the same voice actress as well.
Are far more likely to trust a kindly old man.
She'd seen this through his disguise. She's definitely wearing like Katana's outfit, or the, you know, the Royal Guard outfit or whatever.
Here on behalf of a dissatisfied customer.
How is she still alive? Like Shang Tsung clearly kills her. And she's a Titan. So I don't think Liu Kang can even bring her back to life. I don't think he has that power to bring a Titan back to life. So how is she here?
If it's revenge you want, have at it. If it's restitution, there's nothing left.
What I want, Shang Tsung, is to elevate you, to make you the great sorcerer that now you can only pretend to be.
So she wants to work with Shang Tsung. For those who don't know, she's actually worked with Shang Tsung before. In Mortal Kombat 11, if I'm not mistaken, Aftermath in particular, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, it is discovered that Shang Tsung actually helps Chronica create her crown. The crown that they basically fight for at the end. Shang Tsung actually helps Chronica create that. So Shang Tsung and Chronica has enlisted Shang Tsung's help in multiple timelines across multiple worlds for God knows how many times. So she has a history of working and enlisting Shang Tsung. She knows not to trust him, but she knows that Shang Tsung is somebody she can depend on to get certain things done. You feel me? Could it be Sindel? No, that's definitely not. Sindel doesn't have those eyes. We've seen Sindel already. Sindel doesn't have those eyes. The only person I know who have those kind of eyes is Kronika. She's the only female character we know in Mortal Kombat that has these eyes. But it does look like they changed her skin. She doesn't look like a white woman anymore. She looks black.
A generous.
She might be very depowered, and she might be lying low because she knows she's not strong enough to beat Fire God Liu Kang. Because the minute Fire God Liu Kang is alerted to Kronika's presence, he's gonna go catch that smoke with her. He's going to go kill her. He knows that she is a viable threat. The question is, how is she alive? How is she alive? Like it doesn't seem to. She would predate the start of a new universe. You feel me? So Liu Kang creating like a new era, a new universe or whatever wouldn't create another Kronika because she predates it. She's a Titan. I don't think Liu Kang has the power to bring back other Titans. So this is interesting. And if she's alive, does that mean Shinnok is alive? Does that mean Cetrion is alive? If so, where are they? Where are they? Because as we know, Kronika is the mother of both Shinnok and Cetrion. So interesting. We don't know much about the gods other than like Liu Kang. We don't know about any of the other elder gods or anything. So interesting.
Offer. Why me?
You are uniquely resilient.
See?
Who else could eke out a living traveling Outworld's hinterlands, selling quack cures and fake magic?
A living. It is barely survival.
And you were meant for more. To live among kings, not peasants.
She knows this. This is clearly Kronika. You can even tell by her head. Like if you look at the head part right there, that's clearly Kronika because she has that same head. This is the same face model and everything too. Now that she steps in the light, you can tell she's definitely lighter. She's definitely a white woman, so she's definitely lighter. I think every unit has a different version. Not Kronika. Kronika existed outside of time. So that's not the case. Kronika existed outside of time. So when she died. Like that was her death. So it's weird. I want to know how they're gonna explain her coming back. Because this is definitely her. It's the same face model and everything. You can tell by the eyes. You can tell by the face, is the same face model. You can even tell by this little head piece right here. She was bald. She was basically bald, but she had like this weird glass head thing going on. She knows Shang Tsung very well. So she is appealing to Shang Tsung's ego and greed right now. You may live amongst kings.
Since before you were born, you have been conspired against by those who fear how formidable you could become.
So she's talking about Liu Kang. Basically, Liu Kang put Shang Tsung and even tried to put Shao Kahn in a position where they wouldn't be a threat. That's why Shang Tsung now is basically a beggar selling fake magic and stuff like that, because I don't think he has any magic. I don't think Shang Tsung has any magic. In the original timeline, Shang Tsung was just a martial artist. He was a really good martial artist, and he actually fought in defense of Earthrealm. But when I want to say he lost a tournament or something, he then went to Outworld, and Shao Kahn taught Shang Tsung all of his magic. Shao Kahn taught Shang Tsung how to steal souls and all that stuff, morph change and all that. So Shao Kahn taught him all that. So this predates, this Shang Tsung basically predates all of that. This is just a regular Shang Tsung, no magic, no nothing. I think what's going to happen is Kronika is going to show Shang Tsung his magic and how to do magic and stuff like that. I think he's going to be taught and learned by Kronika, which is going to be big because if Kronika's teaching him magic, that means his magic gonna be OP. His magic gonna be OP.
How do you know this? Who are you?
I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join
Clearly,
me,
Kronika.
and I will put the realms at your feet.
So she's definitely trying to get her power back. As you hear, she says she'll put the realms at his feet. So she's definitely looking to, regain control of the hourglass and stuff like that. And again, she's appealing to Shang Tsung's both greed and ego. She knows that Shang Tsung doesn't want this. She knows that he wants to be a king among kings. She's well aware of Shang Tsung's greed and ego, and she's appealing to that to use him because she's aware of Shang Tsung's resilience and how capable Shang Tsung is both mentally and as a fighter. And she's appealing to all of that, his ability to scheme and double cross and stuff like that. And she's going to try to use all of that to get back in power. So that's interesting because right now it seems like because nobody even thought of Kronika being a potential villain in this particular game. So right now, we're in a situation where we can potentially have like 3 crazy villains, and we don't even know if Shinnok, with Kronika being here, Shinnok could be alive out there somewhere. So we're in a situation where at best we have 3 potential villains in Kronika, Shang Tsung, and Shao Kahn, right? 3 major villains. But it's also been alluded to of like the Dragon King Onaga. That could be a potential other villain. And then, I mean, if Kronika's here, is a possibility that Shinnok is still around. So that means, I mean, could we have 5 major villains in one game? Like, that's crazy. Like 5 major big bosses. Like Shang Tsung was a big boss of Mortal Kombat. Shao Kahn was a big boss in Mortal Kombat. Onaga was a big boss in Mortal Kombat. You know, final boss in Mortal Kombat. Shinnok was a final boss in Mortal Kombat. Kronika was a final boss in Mortal Kombat. Like, are we gonna have one game in which all these final bosses are teaming up to go up against Liu Kang? Like, is that what's gonna happen? That's crazy. We'll see, dog. Like, we'll see. I can't wait. I can't wait to play this story. You can just see him. The wheels are turning. The wheels are turning in his head. That, like, I don't know if y'all know how much we just got from that little prologue. Like, I don't know how long I've been streaming, but a big part of that stream was just that, first 4.5 minutes? That's crazy, dog. It was so much. Graphics looks phenomenal, by the way. So chapter 1, the new era, Kung Lao.
This is a good harvest, Kung Lao.
So this is the Kung Lao chapter.
Yes. It is a blessing, Raiden.
Raiden got his hat. Kung Lao has
we starve?
a version of his
No,
hat,
of
but
course
in
not.
straw, no blades
We've
on it.
worked these fields since we were kids. In 40 years, we'll still be here. Stooped and feeble like old man Wei.
Ew.
As long as I've known you, you've dreamed of leaving things young. Why can't you be happy here?
Our ancestors fought in great wars. They died with honor and glory. Stories of our great adventures will be passed down for generations.
So is Raiden and Kung Lao related in this timeline? That's odd. And if they're making Kung Lao and Raiden friends, like where's Fujin? Because I know like Fujin used to talk about how Raiden was his brother or whatever. They weren't biological brothers, but they were like close as brothers, similar to how Kung Lao and Liu Kang were close as brothers. I think Shang is going crazy with greed and try to do his thing, but ends up going off on his own. I mean, it could be. It's a new era. I mean, it can go anywhere. But we know that Shang Tsung is definitely a credible threat. If you played the Aftermath DLC, he actually has his own ending, meaning Shang Tsung could win. You feel me? And then you obviously had Shao Kahn, who was the boss of not 1 but 2 Mortal Kombat games. He was the boss of Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 3. So, and then you had Kronika, who was the boss of Mortal Kombat 11 and the sub boss in Mortal Kombat Aftermath. So yeah, some real credible villains right now.
It may not.
Ooh, will Kronika be playable in this? Like, are we gonna get a DLC Kronika, a Kronika DLC joint? Like that would be fire, but make her like legit playable, not like how she was in MK11, because you couldn't really do anything. Even though there were files in the PC version of MK11 that I believe allowed people to play with Kronika, but her moveset was kind of trash. she didn't really have much of a moveset. I wonder if they're gonna actually put her in this game, but make her like a DLC character. That'd be super dope.
Glorious, but what we do helps the village thrive.
I know. But is it so wrong to want some excitement?
If that's what you want, may I suggest a bet? Dinner at Madame Beau's tonight. Last to fill their cart pays.
You work faster than me? Ha! Since when? You're on, Raiden.
So Kung Lao's definitely cocky still. He definitely want excitement and stuff like that. He's not humble at all.
That is amazing.
I am starving. I wonder what Madame Beau is making tonight.
For you two, whatever you want.
Thank you, Madame Beau. You spoil us.
Like the sons I never had.
Are they calling her Madame Beau? Is she by any chance related to Bo Raicho? Is she like Bo Raicho's wife? Or his mom? I don't know. Bo Raicho's actually a lot older than he looks, by the way, because Outworlders tend to age slower. So is she by any chance like his wife or something like that? Like, I wonder if she's related to Bo Raicho by any means.
Have you two been practicing my lessons?
As we can.
She's obviously fluent in martial arts. That's what she mentioned, the whole lessons thing. And then he even goes on to mention the harvest leaves us little time for martial arts. So she's definitely teaching them martial arts.
Since your first
Similar
words,
to
Kung
Bo
Lao, you
Raicho.
found nothing but excuses. If you fail to prepare,
Your preparations will fail you.
So she seems to be like a sensei to them, similar to how Bo Raicho was a sensei to Kung Lao and Liu Kang. I think she is Bo Raicho's sister. Okay, that's another thing too. I never thought about Bo Raicho maybe having a sibling. That
Good.
could be the case.
you haven't forgotten.
Only thing, if that's the case, she shouldn't look this old, because if she is his sister, she probably would be from Outworld, unless she's like half Earthrealm. Then that could probably explain her age, because Outworlders age a little bit slow. They age a lot slower. Like Bo Raicho looks like he's somebody like probably in his 40s, but in actuality, Bo Raicho I think is like hundreds of years old. So,
But we'll see if I make you anything special tonight.
I'm glad you're paying. Madame Beau might just pad the bill with her anger.
I am paying. You finished work last.
But I delivered my cart first.
Delivered? Huh. The bet was filled.
That's not what I remember.
So that's how it is, eh? What do you say we settle this man to man?
why now Raiden trying to swindle Kung Lao for the bill?
Wait, you mean fight?
Yes. Right here, right now. Madame Beau can watch. Critique our form.
Oh, Fire God Liu Kang.
Best 2 out of 3?
Fair enough.
We must be careful. Madame Beau will kick us out if we break something.
Oh, this won't last long enough for that to happen. You will be down in no time.
So Kung Lao still very cocky, very cocky.
Fight!
Oh, that actually showing the whole fight. Nah, we here for the story, brother. Got a hat. He got a new hat for his reward.
You haven't beaten me yet.
The day's coming, Kung Lao.
Interesting. So Kung Lao's a better
Telling
fighter than
yourself
Raiden.
that.
So I wonder why Liu Kang had Raiden as his champion.
You were hungry.
And that bill must be
Everything was
big as hell.
delicious,
That must be a
Madame
girthy
Thank
bill.
you, Raiden. You boys are always a pleasure to cook for.
Smoke.
Madam Bo, the Lin Kuei.
Oh, look at, I almost said that's Sub-Zero. I was about to say he looks like Sub-Zero for a minute, but nah, that's Smoke. Like Quali Ang's Sub-Zero, not behind Sub-Zero.
I have been busy, Smoke.
Ooh, she's sassy.
Lin Kuei? Who are
sassy.
they? Don't know. But I don't like where this
Those
is going.
those dudes clearly look like jobbers, bro. Hold on, my guy, hold on. These dudes clearly look like jobbers. Why do they look like they just standing there waiting to get their ass whooped, dog? Like, yo, they clearly look like jobbers, bro. They clearly look like fodder, dog. Like, hold on.
I have been busy,
Yo.
Smoke.
Yo, she's sassy as hell,
Lin
but
Kuei?
look at these dudes, dog. Like, yo, my man over there, he about to start playing with the pottery and shit. Like, this man on the right side, this man right here look like he don't even want to be here, dog. He ready to turn around and go home. Like, these dudes is over here admiring the scenery and shit. They are not here to fight, dog. These dudes are not here to fight, dog. They out here looking like Shredder's Foot Clan, dog. Like, what the fuck? They're supposed to be assassins? Kiss my ass, dog. There's no way in that. This dude's standing like he got a wedgie, bro. Hey, yo, nah, man. Like, yo, these dudes are like, yo, he's over here like ready to play with some pottery, dog. Like, yo, oh my god, this dude's admiring the flowers and shit. Oh my, yo, this shit screams. I just want to get a swirly, dog. Like, these dudes are gonna get their head put in the toilet. Man. Oh man, that's
Who
crazy.
are they? Don't know.
That's
But I
crazy,
don't like where this is
dog.
going. What do we do? Stay ready.
Madam Bo,
Oh
it's a
man,
simple choice.
that's funny. That's
Pay for our
funny.
protection, or risk harm to this fine establishment.
You'll get nothing from me.
So the Lin Kuei is basically trying to extort her.
That, Madam Bo, is unfortunate.
Madam Bo. She has to be related to Bo Raicho in some way, like a wife or some. Oh, she popped on him. Yo, she popped on him, dog. Like, holy, she there rocked this shit. Hold up. My man Smoke looked at his people. They start turning tables. He looked back to that knuckle sandwich. She served him up a knuckle sandwich. She said, "You want to come to my establishment? Here, eat this." Gave that man a knuckle sandwich, dog. Hold up. Oh my! She caught him clean too. It was a clean one. Oh, that's violation, dog. Why you do that to that old ass woman? He straight threw this old ass woman off the second balcony. That could have killed her. She definitely has a spinal injury. She ain't never gonna walk the same again. Smoke is being a jerk in this timeline. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He was a nice guy. Like, Smoke used to be a nice guy. Not in this timeline. That dude's a thug in this timeline. He's basically a thug. Oh, he kicked the shit out. He kicked both of them. How the hell, Raiden, you didn't react after he kicked Kung Lao?
Against us, you are in over your head.
We don't care who you are or who you are with. You will not menace Madam Bo.
Fight.
Okay, so Kung Lao coming to the defense. I don't want to actually see the fight. Yeah, like watching the IGN people fight, nah, it's clear like these dudes suck, dog. They just here for the views. They go to these things for the views, and NetherRealm gives them it because they have such a big following. That's it. But these dudes are trash in video games. They don't really follow video games like that. So like watching them fight is disgusting. Jabba. Put that man to sleep.
Honestly, I'm surprised too.
Yeah, even Kung Lao couldn't believe it, man. Like they were jobbers. They were there to get their ass whooped. Oh, this is the joint from the second trailer we've seen, the Lin Kuei trailer. Scorpion.
Free where you stand.
How does he do that?
I have no idea.
You interfere with Lin Kuei business. Leave or face our wrath.
Abandon Madame Bo. Not happening.
Raider? Okay, got the classic Scorpion get over here.
Want more? I have plenty.
You should have fled when you could. Prepare to regret ever crossing the Lin Kuei.
Wait, that's
Fight.
Oh, even though he got hit, it still gave him the armor. That's cool. I don't want to see it.
It is you who will regret crossing me.
Let's go, sub! And my man is not stopping his drink or nut at all. Let's go. My man a G, dog. My man a G. I fucks with him. Who's that? Who is that? Like, hold up. Hold up. Yo, whoever this dude, he's goated, dog. Like, whoever he is right here, whoever that dude is, he is goated, dog. He is goated. They over here having a damn near fight to the death, and my man's sitting there calm as hell, pouring himself a drink, dog. He is goated. Who is that, man? He's the new boss. He is the new boss of this video game, because ain't no way in hell anybody's gonna be that fucking chill during a fight to the death happening right next to him. Right there, that man could die off of collateral damage. Like that icicle right there could have poked his eye out just now. He ain't give a damn. My man pouring himself. He's the boss character. I'm calling him. That is the boss character. He might be Shang Tsung for all I know. He might be Shang Tsung. Like that, whoever he is, we just gonna call him boss. That's what we gonna call him. Why is Scorpion and Sub-Zero teammates in timeline? When they are from different clans. Not in this timeline. In this timeline, they're literally brothers. So this is Bihan, and the Scorpion that you've seen is actually Kuai Liang, which is the one that the person who actually becomes the second Sub-Zero in the main timeline. So they're actual legitimate brothers. Like Hanzo Hasashi, as far as we know, does not exist in this timeline. So goated, dog, goated. You seen that man? Like just took it in stride, dog. Like ain't no way in hell, ain't nobody gonna be that damn chill.
Incompetent.
Oh, that works.
He's still there drinking. He's still there drinking.
Before I put you down like the rest of your Lin Kuei.
You haven't a prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master.
Fight.
About the end.
Are you sure you're a Grandmaster?
Is that how it ends? Oh, that sucks. That's actually pretty dope. I'm liking that story so far. One of the things that definitely interested me about this is the story mode. Definitely is the story mode. But wait, there's more. They do have something else going on with something. It is a game mode. Here you go. GameStop has it, where it's like 12-minute of the new game, single player game mode or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look at that as well too. But bear with me. I just want to kind of see what that's hitting for too. It's all part of the single player or whatever. You got the first half. This is probably gonna be the second half. I might clip this out and make it separate, but before that happens, definitely like, share, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. And if you like the intro music, check out the Adrian Rockstar SoundCloud in the description below. Let's get it. What's good, Pactron? I'm gonna take a quick break, but I'll be back to go ahead and like break this whole thing down real quick.
Motivated. Some people let me get them. I know they hate it cause we winning and motivated. Glistening and inundated with swagger. I'm trying to keep with my daughter to hear some bullshit. Not from Chicago, so don't talk to me about bullshit. Niggas in the motherfucking game wanna talk about the swag and the ice and the whips they drive. But a nigga like me getting bread, showing love, so the niggas don't respect my grind. It's going down, chasing the crown. Watch be one of the illest around, like Justin Rihanna and Kanye. Nigga, I'm running the town. Slow it down, my book was tight, so you can cut the. If you a dog, I'm Michael V. I take a nigga girl, I don't play fair. I take him to the bedroom. And they stay there. All up in the climb, give me mine. Running out of time, money on the line. Gotta shine, give it a look out when I try, won't stop. Vision in my mind, rockstar on top. Wait a minute, when a nigga really get it, I'ma go off. I gotta prove it to him. I think I'm MJ. I'm trying to eat, you trying to sleep. If you a dog, then I'm a beast. Go.
All right, I'm back. No fret, I'm back. Let's get into this video. If you like that quick break music, definitely check out the Adrian SoundCloud in the description below. If you're feeling that music, if you want more fire, definitely check out the Adrian SoundCloud in the description below. Hello. Scorpion is in the Lin Kuei in this timeline, by the way. Yeah, he is Kuali Yang. From my understanding, he is Kuali Yang. He is the person that used to be the second Sub-Zero in the original timeline. He is literally Bihan's blood brother. The Shiryu does not exist. Yes. As for like Hanzo Hasashi, we do not know where the hell Hanzo Hasashi is. So I don't know what this is. Is this like a little board game? They have like a little single player mode now. For those who don't know, NetherRealm always does something like this. In Mortal Kombat 11, you had the single player mode, and then you had the Crypt, which was like its own little mini game in itself. In what is it? I want to say, was it Mortal Kombat 9? You had the story mode, and you had something else. No, the other, like Mortal Kombat Deceptions had like a chess game in Mortal Kombat Deception. I want to say Armageddon had a kart game basically in Mortal Kombat 11. So they do tend to do these little mini games and stuff like that within most iterations of Mortal Kombat. I'm trying to remember what MKX had. I think they also just had the Crypt, but the Crypt wasn't nowhere near as good. So it looks like he moved a spot, went in, started fighting Baraka. I don't want to watch the fight.
Bring it.
That's actually pretty cool. Him and Sonya. So, did you see the Kung Lao and Liu Kang intro from GameSpot? It mentioned Kung Lao teaching Shujinko. Kung Lao taught Shujinko? How? When it seems like Kung Lao is a novice himself. Like in the chapter 1 of the story game, Kung Lao is still being trained by Madame Bo. So he himself is being trained himself. So how does he train Shujinko, who is older than him? Unless they were referring to the Great Kung Lao. Are they referring to the Great Kung Lao training Shujinko? Is that what you mean, Pactron? Because it can't be the regular Kung Lao, because the Kung Lao we know right now is still in training. He's still being trained by Madame Bo, based off of the chapter 1 that we got.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
He moved up in. It's like he's going into his mansion.
This place is supersized, and I'd hate for you to get lost. It's just like a stoplight. Green means go.
Yeah, I don't know. You can go watch it. Right now, it's the video that shows the fatality. They got one that shows fatalities? What? They got one that shows the fatality? Shit, hold on. Let me just breeze through this joint. Because right now, this joint is boring as hell, dog. Like, whatever this little chess joint is, like, they should have kept that shit out of the game. Because this joint is looking boring. This is probably how you go and unlock stuff, kind of like how you did in the Crypt. This is probably how you go and unlock stuff for Mortal Kombat. So this is probably going to be a situation where you kind of probably have to play this to unlock a lot of the stuff in the game, which This is not it. I'm not feeling this mode. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, this does not look fun at all.
At all times.
Like, I thought the crypt was actually really good, really fun. Had a lot of cool Easter eggs. But nah, this is just like a chess game, basically. I don't Dungeons and Dragons kind of type game. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of game. This guy looks like you just I don't know. I never really played Dungeons and Dragons, but you can. So it looks like they got health and attack, special and defense, agility and stuff like that. Looks like you can switch on the fly as well. So this person just switched from Johnny Cage to Lee May. Now they switching to Sub-Zero. Looks like you also change your cameos on the fly.
Cyrax.
Got the Lin Kuei going. Yeah, same spot, so definitely changing on the fly.
Fight.
Anything else other than that? Like, this joint looks boring. So yeah, you could definitely level them up. It looks like this is different for each character too, because when he was going through characters, their stats were definitely different. So I wonder if you got to go through it with each character to level up the different characters. What happens at the end of this joint, dog? Because this is not hitting. Okay. So there's certain challenges and stuff like that. Yeah, people dancing. Nah, this is not it. Yeah, this one's an L for y'all NetherRealm. I ain't gonna hold, like, this is an L, dog. Like, ain't nobody gonna remember this mode. Ain't nobody gonna play this mode. Like, nobody played the AI battle mode in Mortal Kombat 11. No, matter of fact, they're probably gonna put a situation where people have to play this mode. It's probably gonna be a situation where people have to play this mode. Let's look at them fatalities, dog. That's not it right there. Oh, they got something more recent, because these joints is from like 2 months ago. All these are from a while ago. Not reactions. Let's just do fatality. This looks like it's from the betas. Yeah, this ain't. These are just people who did fatalities, dude. Like, you might have to specify which video. This isn't anything that NetherRealm put out. Yeah, this is just people doing a compilation of the fatalities so far. That invasion mode looks garbage, dog. Like, I don't know. I hope I like it, but I don't know about that invasion mode. Guess we'll look at this one.
Talk about talent. Meet Hollywood's newest star.
This violation. Yo, this dude, Johnny K is so disrespectful, dog. It's the one right there that shows the Kung Lao fatality. Okay. Shows the Kung Lao fatality. This one? The GameSpot one?
Why did you not heed Raiden's warning?
I thought I could train Shujinko alone.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Like that's so contradictory to what they established in their own story mode within the same game. Like, that's already a plot hole. How can Kung Lao be training Shujinko? First of all, Shujinko's, unless hold on, let me correct us. We have not seen Shujinko in the actual story mode. We've seen him in gameplay as a cameo character in which he's already old. But there is a chance that Shujinko in the gameplay, in the story mode of Mortal Kombat 1, is a lot younger. So there is that possibility. And Kung Lao might actually try to train him, probably towards the end of the game or whatever. That could be a possibility. We don't know. But he's definitely not talking about the cameo Shujinko, because first of all, that Shujinko is far older than Kung Lao. Maybe Shujinko is younger now, since most people were born in the 70s and now are born in like the early 2000s. Yeah, I'm suspecting that too. I'm suspecting that they made Shujinko younger in this timeline. He would have to be. Yeah, I'm assuming he would have to be, because even in the original timeline, Shujinko's a lot older than everybody else. Like, Shujinko's an old man during the time of Deception. Like, when Deception's happening, Shujinko's already an old man. He's already older than both Kung Lao, a lot older than Kung Lao and Liu Kang and stuff like that. So in this timeline, I'm assuming Shujinko's probably a lot younger. It's probably a situation like maybe after, like towards the end of Mortal Kombat, there's probably like a little scene, maybe an end credit scene of maybe Kung Lao trying to train Shujinko, probably. Or maybe it happens like maybe halfway through the story mode where he comes across Shujinko and, you know, teaches him a few moves or whatever. I don't know. Like, they're clearly not talking about the Shujinko we know from the cameos, because as far as I'm aware, the cameos are not canon to the story. And that Shujinko is just clearly older and more skilled than Kung Lao.
Round 1, fight.
Show the whole fight. See the whole fight.
Finish him.
Yeah, we do. Oh!
Fatality.
That's cool. That is cool. That is scary as hell, though. Like, how does Kung Lao not know that the hat's just gonna cut through Liu Kang and cut through him? Like, he's literally standing right behind Liu Kang. Like, if the hat was to cut through Liu Kang and then continue to cut through Liu Kang and start cutting through his back, like, that could be dangerous for him. Kung Lao is definitely pretty stupid. Because that breaks his arm, that's crazy. But you seen the trajectory in which that hat, like, what if the hat just went straight down? Like, if the hat just went straight down, he would literally be cutting through himself. This would be a double fatality.
Fatality. Kung Lao wins.
It's brutal, but I don't know about that fatality. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end this stream here. If you was feeling the stream, if you like the story mode, if you're excited for the story mode, definitely leave it in the comments below. Let me know. What do you think? Are you feeling the story mode? Are you liking it? What do you think of Kronika showing up? What do you think of her teaming up with Shang Tsung? Like, let me know in the comments below. If you've missed it, definitely go back, circle back. Definitely check out what I was talking about earlier in the video. Like, share, subscribe, and also check out Adrian Rockstar SoundCloud in the description below.
Boys in the hood with big dreams of being superstars.